Okay. Today, we're going to have two totally different activities in each part of the class, okay? But anyway, in both classes, you are going to, in order to develop that activity, those activities, you will have to use all what we have studied in previous lessons, okay? So in the first part, we're going to talk about moments, happy moments in your lives. Yes, is a way to compensate what we are going through now. I think. When I planned the class, I didn't know the news today. Well, but let me start writing. Oh, come on. Well, I will write in the chat because if I think, I mean, personally, if I think about a time I was happy, I remember as one of the happiest times in my life is the first time I went to England. The first time I mean, the very first moment I arrived at the airport in England, in London. It was a long time ago, many years ago. But I felt so excited because I didn't believe, I mean, I couldn't believe that I was in there. Yes, that is my personal experience. What questions would you ask me about that? Sorry to be so self-referenced, but I need this exercise for you to talk and for you to talk after that. What questions would you ask?
Why you went to London?
Why did you go to England?
Yeah, why did you go to England?
I went to do nothing. I went to visit, to visit the country. Actually, my main objective was to live in English. In brief, that's the reason. Any other question?
Some place did you like in England?
Did you like any place in particular?
Yeah, in particular.
I like them all. Well, not all, but many. London, the north of England, the north of Scotland. Yes.
How many times you live in England?
How long I stayed in England? Well, the first time I stayed for 4 months. Actually, I didn't live there. I mean, I spent long periods, but my objective was not to be an immigrant there, no. Yeah.
What was the best food in England?
Food?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the cheapest one was the best one. Anything that was cheap was good. I was very poor at that time. Well, I'm not rich now, but at that time is the time I have been poorer in my life.
Was it too expensive
Yes, it was.
Everything, like the food, the rent, everything.
No, the rent was not that expensive because accommodation, because I was living in Birmingham, not in London. In London was something unaffordable to me. I used to live, I mean, I stayed in a hall of residence in Birmingham, that is in the central part of England. So in that case, that accommodation was not that expensive. But there were things that were very expensive, like traveling. I mean, transport in general was very expensive. At that time, I smoked. And that was very expensive. That is very expensive. Drink, alcohol and tobacco are very, very expensive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was expensive.
They like to drink a lot. They like to party, right?
Sorry?
If people from England likes to party a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah.
And they live, I mean, they get out of England and they start drinking a lot because in Spain, in Italy, Portugal, because it's cheaper. Yeah.
I saw many people from England, like super drunk, like young and old people, and they are really loud.
Yeah.
But they think it's cheap to go to Portugal, so they spend a lot of money there.
Yeah, right. And the climate is good, it's not cold, so it's the perfect place for holidays. The same as Spain and Italy.
Was it too cold in there?
At that time, yes. Well, I was in winter. I mean, I travel in winter. Yeah, it was bloody cold. Yes, bloody cold. December, January, February and March. Well, March was a little bit better, but it was cold. Galia, any question?
Did you visit any castle?
Castles? Yes, I did.
Oh.
It's impressive. Yes. Yes.
Did you know other countries
Yes.
in this time?
At that time.
In that time.
At this time, I just traveled between my bedroom, the bathroom, and the living room. At that time, yes, I visited many countries in Europe. It was very easy because it was very nearby. I mean, you took a train and you traveled to Italy, to Spain, to France, to Belgium, to Holland. It was very easy to travel and not very expensive. That was something cheap. Well, nothing is cheap to us with our money, but in general, it's cheap to travel by train. But there are different agreements, different systems to travel. Okay. Well, I told you about a period of my life when I was very happy. Now I will ask you to listen to other people. You will listen to 5 different people talking about a moment in their lives when they were very happy. In the first part, I will ask you just to listen to them and identify the situation and the moment, okay? Just that, okay? Let me go to, I'm going to share my screen. Wait.
(16.3) A time I was happy.
1. Oh, yes. It was in late July 2002. I had just left college and I felt fantastic. I was young, healthy. I had the whole world at my feet. No more exams. I swore I'd never take another exam. I was making plans to go abroad. see some of the world. I felt so free. I used to meet my friends from college in the evenings, and we'd talk about all our plans. 2.
About 2 years ago, that was when I set up my own pizza delivery company. I was really optimistic and felt sure that things were gonna go great. I had contracts with 3 big pizza restaurants and had just employed 6 delivery staff. I was so proud.
3.
The best day of my life was on September the 1st, 2000. It was around 8:30 at night. I was in a restaurant with Maria, my girlfriend at the time, and I had just asked her to marry me. She said yes. I felt so relieved. We ordered champagne, and I was absolutely elated.
4. Oh, yes, that's easy. 3 months ago, my beautiful baby Jason was born then. He has the most marvelous blue eyes and blonde hair. I was exhausted. My husband was with me, and he filmed everything on our camcorder. It was an unforgettable experience, and I remember feeling very different. I was a mother now. 5.
For me, it was probably on holiday last year in Brazil. I went to the Rio Carnival. It was absolutely amazing. There were tens of thousands of people all just having a good time. I was so excited. The music played all day and night. I did the samba until my feet ached so much I could hardly stand up. I was so tired by the end. What an amazing party. I mean, just out of this world.
Okay. Let's see the first, we're going to do it in order. The first conversation, what is her best, the time she was happy? Anybody? Did you get?
When she left the school, and I don't know if she goes to a trip or plans to go to a trip. I don't listen well, but she say after the school, she don't do more exams and that kind of things. So she was very happy.
Okay, she was very happy because she had but I don't think it's school, I think it's college. Not the same.
Yeah, college. Yeah,
College,
yeah.
yes, yes, right. And it was her last exam, I think. Yes, okay. Let's see the second one.
2 years ago, he start a delivery company.
Okay, what type of company?
Delivery, I think.
No, delivery you may deliver anything. What product?
Delivery of food?
Food, yeah.
Hi, all right.
Did you get what type of food? No?
Pizza?
Pizza. A pizza restaurant, yes. Okay, let's see the third dialogue. What is his
He said it was back in 2000, the 1st of September.
Yeah.
And he asked Maria to marry him in a restaurant.
Okay, right. He asked Maria, his girlfriend, to marry him.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. You got the date, September the 1st, the year 2000. Good. Let's see number 4. What happened to the speaker? Number 4.
Here's a boy born.
Was born.
Yes, was born.
Yeah. Her baby boy
Here.
was born.
Wow.
Right. Okay, good. Let's see the last one. What is the happy moment he remembers?
He traveled to Brazil
Uh-huh.
and he went a party. And the nice moment is specifically the party, I think, or the all holidays in Brazil. This part I don't understand very well.
Okay. Okay. His holidays in Brazil. Okay. Well, now I will ask you to wait. Please go to cursos, material docente. Wait. Please, material docente, download A Time I Was Happy. Okay, could you download it?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, okay. Here you have the pictures of each conversation. The pictures are in disorder, but I think it won't be very difficult to recognize the story, okay? Well, you're going to watch it again, to listen to it again. And I want you please to, first of all, have a look at the pictures carefully, yes? For example, picture A, which conversation does it correspond?
5.
5, good. Picture B?
1.
1. Yes. Picture C?
4.
Picture C is 4, no. Ah, yeah, you're right. Yes, the baby. Yeah, 4. Right. Letter D?
3.
Number 3, right? Well, finally, picture E
2.
is number 2. Yes? Okay. I will ask you to listen again while looking at the pictures. I want you to concentrate on the pictures and pay attention to the words they use to describe how they felt in each situation. Yes? Do you understand it? Is it okay? Hello?
Okay, Miss. No problem.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, thank you. Okay, so just concentrate on the adjectives used to describe how they felt. Okay, here we go.
16.3. A time I was happy. 1.
Oh, yes. It was in late July 2002. I had just left college and I felt fantastic. I was young, healthy. I had the whole world at my feet. No more exams. I swore I'd never take another exam. I was making plans to go abroad, see some of the world. I felt so free. I used to meet my friends from college in the evenings and we'd talk about all our plans.
2.
About 2 years ago, that was when I set up my own pizza delivery company. I was really optimistic and felt sure that things were gonna go great. I had contracts with 3 big pizza restaurants and had just employed 6 delivery staff. I was so proud.
3.
The best day of my life was on September the 1st, 2000. It was around 8:30 at night. I was in a restaurant with Maria, my girlfriend at the time, and I had just asked her to marry me. She said yes. I felt so relieved. We ordered champagne, and I was absolutely elated.
4.
Oh, yes, that's easy. 3 months ago, my beautiful baby Jason was born then. He has the most marvelous blue eyes and blonde hair. I was exhausted. My husband was with me, and he filmed everything on our camcorder. It was an unforgettable experience, and I remember feeling very different. I was a mother now.
5.
For me, it was probably on holiday last year in Brazil. I went to the Rio Carnival. It was absolutely amazing. There were tens of thousands of people all just having a good time. I was so excited. The music played all day and night. I did the samba until my feet ached so much I could hardly stand up. I was so tired by the end. What an amazing party! I mean, just out of this world.
Okay. Let's see. What about the first conversation? How did she feel on
Healthy
that day?
and
Sorry?
young.
I'm sorry?
Healthy and young.
Yeah, she was healthy and young.
And young.
How did she feel on that day? I mean, after leaving college?
Great.
Yeah, but I want you to give me the exact words she used.
She felt, she was felt fantastic.
Okay,
And free.
fantastic is one of the words. She felt fantastic
And free.
Free. Good. Free. Right, good. Let's see the second conversation. The guy with the delivery company, pizza delivery company. How did he feel?
Optimistic.
Optimistic, very good. Optimistic and?
He felt so proud.
So
Proud.
proud. Yes, proud. Very good. Let's see the third one. The one asking Maria to marry him. How did he feel?
He felt relief.
He felt relieved. Why do you think he felt relieved? This is personal interpretation, Catalina.
Probably because he was really nervous for getting like a no for an answer.
Okay, right. So when he had a good reception, yeah, he felt relieved. Very good. Probably the other word he used probably is new, or perhaps, did anybody?
I listened delighted. Delighted.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost, Galia, very good. I mean, not exactly, but elated.
But I thought he said relief, like RELIEF.
Relief? Like,
Yeah, I thought he said relief.
Yeah, but relief is not a characteristic. It's what's a relief? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Relief. Yeah, you say what's a relief, but he felt relieved.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see the meaning of this word elated. Does anybody know this word? This word is a synonym of enthusiastic, excited. Enthusiastic, what did I say? Excited. They're synonyms, okay? Good. Well, let's see the lady that had the baby, the mother. How did she feel?
Exhausted.
Exhausted. Exhausted, yes.
And different.
Very good.
Different.
Yes, exhausted and different, right? Finally, the guy on holidays, how did he feel?
He felt so tired at the end.
Yeah, tired, okay, and?
Excited.
Very good, excited. Yeah, tired and excited. Okay, very good. Any questions about these words or about this part? No? Okay. Finally, I will ask you to listen once again for the last time, and I want you to try to find one difference between the information you hear and each picture. Do you understand it?
No, can you repeat it?
Yeah, listen again and try to find one difference between what you hear and what the picture shows. There is a difference in each picture. Do you understand it?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. So, I'm sorry, where is the audio? Wait. Okay, here we go.
16.3. A time I was happy. 1.
Oh, yes. It was in late July 2002. I had just left college and I felt fantastic. I was young, healthy. I had the whole world at my feet. No more exams. I swore I'd never take another exam. I was making plans to go abroad, see some of the world. I felt so free. I used to meet my friends from college in the evenings and we'd talk about all our plans.
2.
About 2 years ago, that was when I set up my own pizza delivery company. I was really optimistic and felt sure that things were gonna go great. I had contracts with 3 big pizza restaurants and had just employed 6 delivery staff. I was so proud.
3.
The best day of my life was on September the 1st, 2000. It was around 8:30 at night. I was in a restaurant with Maria, my girlfriend at the time, and I had just asked her to marry me. She said yes. I felt so relieved. We ordered champagne, and I was absolutely elated.
4.
Oh, yes, that's easy. 3 months ago. My beautiful baby Jason was born then. He has the most marvelous blue eyes and blonde hair. I was exhausted. My husband was with me, and he filmed everything on our camcorder. It was an unforgettable experience, and I remember feeling very different. I was a mother now.
5.
For me, it was probably on holiday last year in Brazil. I went to the Rio Carnival. It was absolutely amazing. There were tens of thousands of people all just having a good time. I was so excited. The music played all day and night.
I did the samba until my feet ached so much I could hardly stand up. I was so tired by the end. What an amazing party! I mean, just out of this world.
Okay. Let's see the first picture, picture B. What difference did you find? Anybody? Did you find any difference?
Maybe the season of the year.
What happened? Explain it, please.
I think Chisei was in July.
Okay.
Seems to be autumn in the picture.
Exactly. Exactly. She said it was in July, right? But in this July, in the Northern Hemisphere is summer. And it looks like autumn. Yeah, definitely. That's right, Galia. Very good. Let's see the second picture, picture E, the guy with the pizza company. Okay, what about this picture? What is the inconsistency?
He has a delivery company, not a pizza restaurant.
But he said a pizza delivery company. It is a delivery company. I mean, pizza delivery company. No, that's not the difference. There is another difference. Anybody? When did, according to what he said, when did he open this this company?
Two years ago.
2 years ago. Yeah. So
Does it has to do with, it says 2001?
Exactly. So no coincidence. I mean, there is no correspondence between what he said and the sign of the, yeah, 2001 is not 2 years ago. Right, that's the same. That's the inconsistency. Good. Let's see picture to D. The couple at the restaurant.
He said it was at 8:30, but in the clock you see 9:30.
Exactly. Very good. Okay, very good, Catalina. Very good observer. Okay. Let's see picture C with the baby. What about this picture?
She said that the husband recorded everything, but you can see that he's faking.
Yeah, right. Exactly. The guy is fainting, getting fainted there. Right, so that's okay, good, very good. Then we have a picture, final, the last picture, picture A. What is the difference?
The picture says Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
And he was in the Carnival of Brazil.
Okay. And what is Mardi Gras, do you know?
Mardi Gras is in United States.
Okay.
New Orleans.
Exactly,
Yeah.
New Orleans. Yes,
New Orleans.
very good. Yeah. Okay, very well informed. Yes. Well, first of all, it's in English. Welcome to. And then Mardi Gras is in the US, and he talked about Rio Carnival in Brazil. Okay, guys, very good. Any question or comments about this exercise, these pictures and these listenings? So, well, now it's your turn to talk. Okay, I want you to, I don't know why I cannot find the annotations here. Well, I will write in the chat again. I want you to think about a time when you were happy, okay? I want you to think about, I mean, similar to the people on the tape. When was it? Where was it? Who was with you? And why were you happy? Okay. When and where was it? Who was with you and why were you happy? Okay. When you're ready, let me know. Sorry, but please don't write what you're going to say. I don't want you to read it later on. Do you understand it? I want you to talk as naturally as possible. Okay? Take some notes. Okay. Sorry, and I want you to say how you felt. I mean, using the adjectives we saw or other adjectives, but okay. Can anyone start? Galia, could you start?
Okay.
Good.
One of the moments that I felt happy when 18 years ago, when I was 15, and I went to Puerto Montt for the second time, really, but was the first time going there. Grow up, yeah. So I went there with my family with my mom, my dad, and my brother, and we were to the countryside of Puerto Montt, and were fantastic. I feel fantastic because I feel free. I meet so many animals that I don't have the opportunity to see near me, because always we see them in the zoo, but with all the people around. So that was the first time that I can see the animals alone, and well, I was really happy, really.
Sorry, what animals did you see?
Many cows and ducks, many cats. My aunt have many cats, like 25, I think.
Yeah.
Some dogs and horse and I don't know how to say toro.
Bulls.
Bulls. Bulls too. And another animals like cisne,
Swans.
swans, and pigs, many pigs.
Many pigs.
Yeah.
They are not animals that you can find in the zoo.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but you knew or you saw many animals. You didn't meet
Yeah.
animals. You saw them.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you said the first time I went to Puerto Montt. Be careful with that. When you say, I mean, went is the past tense of go. Yes.
Yeah.
I go to Puerto Montt every year. I went to Puerto Montt that time. Where is the past tense of are?
Where?
It corresponds to verb to be. Be careful with that because it's a very usual confusion.
Yes, yeah.
Because of the meaning, when you say yo fui in Spanish, yo fui ¿qué? Yo fui crepa cuando chica, I don't know. Yo fui del verbo ser. Yo fui a Puerto Montt del verbo ir. It's the same word, but the same word in the past, but corresponding to two different verbs, totally different ones. Be careful with that. In these cases, you went to Puerto Montt. Yeah? Yes?
Yeah.
You went to Puerto Montt for the second time, you said, but it's the first time going there. Grow up, what do you mean by that?
Grow up because the first time when I had like 5 years the first time, so I don't remember what happened in that time.
You were 5. Yes, you were 5 years old. So you can remember what it was like. So it's the first time you went there as a grown up, como
Grown up.
adulto. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I don't remember how to say it, so I say that.
Grown up or as an adult. Also, yeah, grown up, because grow up is a verb. Yes. Okay, Galia, very good. How long did you stay in Puerto Montt that time?
I think was like a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what did you do during that month? I mean, you were in the countryside.
Yeah, I visit my family really, but I went to another places too. I went to Puerto Montt, the city, and around of Puerto Montt, Frutillar, all places, all the places.
Okay, the surrounding places. Yeah, you went to other places. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay, Galia. Good. Be careful with the past tenses. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Carlos, can you continue?
Yes, miss.
Okay.
2 years ago, I traveled to Cuba, specifically to Varaderos in the year 2019. It was the first time I went to that country. I went with a friend and his family. It was a very nice experience because I tasted many foods, many desserts, and I swim with dolphins.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's all. Sorry, wait a minute. But I didn't understand why were you so happy? Why did you feel so happy?
Because it was a new experience. I never went to another country in my life, and never take a plane. I never took a plane in my life. So it was amazing, all the experience.
So there were at least two first times experiences.
Yeah, first time in a plane and first time in another country.
Yeah, the first time you travel abroad. The first time you traveled abroad. And the first time you traveled to another country, that is to travel abroad.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the first time you took an airplane.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And how did you feel? Let's go part by part. Let's go. How did you feel when you took the plane first?
I was excited because excited, yes, because I never was in a plane. And when the planes, I don't know how to say,
took off. Well, take in present is take off. And the opposite is land.
Yeah.
When the plane took off.
Took off. It was very rare. It's I don't know how to describe the feeling, but when take off, it was and I don't know how to describe, but when it was in the air, and I remember South Santiago in the air. It was very beautiful. It was in the night at the 5 of the morning. 5 of the morning.
5 in the morning.
5 in the morning, when I saw the sun in Peru when I was travel aboard in Peru. But I remember saw the lights of all the buildings of Santiago, and was a very beautiful.
And did you feel afraid?
At first time, yes. The first time, yes. But then was just take 1 minute to lost the feeling of afraid.
Okay.
Afraid.
Okay, to lose fear, yes.
Yes.
And how long did the trip took?
Oof.
How long did you travel? Do you remember?
I think it was 8 hours. 8 hours.
8 hours.
Yes, because in our of Chile, the plane take off at the 5 of morning, and we, I don't know how to say, landed in Cuba at the 3 of the 3 of afternoon, I think.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Yeah.
3 p.m. Yeah.
3 p.m.
Okay. And okay, that was the first part of the new experience. What about getting in in a foreign country with different accents. Everything is different. How did you feel when getting there?
The weather was very
Humid?
it was very hot when I don't know how to say out of the when I was out of the plane, I feel the weather of Cuba, and it was very different of Chile, very different, a very hot country, very hot.
Yeah. Hot and humid.
And humid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the travel to the hotel was very funny because the person who guide us to the hotel in the bus, it was a very charismatic guy. It was a very charismatic guy. And because he tells us a lot of history of the country, very jokes, and so the travel was very funny and interesting. I saw a lot of things there. It
How
was
old
sorry, what?
How old were you at that time?
Can you repeat, please?
How old were you at that time? 2 years ago, how old were you?
23.
Yeah.
I was.
Yes, please. I was.
Sorry.
23.
23.
Very good. The same age I was when the first time I traveled abroad. Okay, thank you, Carlos. Let's see, Francisco, what's about you?
Happy time when for me it's when I was going to university. I used play ping pong with a friend, and at the place, ping pong place, I know many people, very nice. I felt so excited with the competition of the game, and this I don't know how to say, distraerse.
Get fun?
Yes, get fun. And at the campus of the university, I felt so calm, far away to the noisy cities noise. I used to visit the Betts Grange. That is all.
Okay.
In the Grange, there are many animals like cows.
The farm, la granja.
Farm, yeah, farm.
Yeah, because Grange is another thing.
I no, the farm. I used to visit farms. There are two ducks. Ay, no sé cómo decir los demás animales.
What animals?
Gansos.
How do you say gansos? Goose, only one. Geese in plural. One goose, two geese.
And ducks. And
ducks.
horses.
There is a
cows.
donkey, isn't it?
Donkey.
Donkey, burro.
Donkey. No, I don't know. Donkey.
Yes, the noise is terrible. I have never seen him, but I can hear him. I could. Yeah. So, but wait a minute. First of all, you don't play ping pong. In English, you play, in English, the sport is table tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, table tennis. And I can see that you enjoy table tennis a lot.
Yeah.
And is there, I mean, from what you said, I can assume that table tennis at Antumapo is an important sport. I mean, it's no?
For me, it's a hobby. A game with I get fun and know other people.
Yeah.
In Antumapu is not no, they're not a team.
No, there is no. Okay, no
No.
competitions, no.
No, I think
Yeah. And where
no.
do you play?
In behind the
Students' Union?
yes. Yes.
Yeah. Everything happens behind.
Yes.
Yeah. Everything and anything. Okay. Okay. Right. So you are far away from the city. Yeah.
The city.
Far away from the city. Yeah. Okay, Francisco, very good. Let's see then, Catalina, what about you?
Okay, so I think the last time I was really happy, super happy, it was last year during July. I did a trip by myself to France, and I also visited Belgium and Holland. And I felt really happy because I was feeling really independent and I could go whenever and wherever I wanted to go. I didn't have to follow anyone else. And I wasn't alone all the time. Sometimes I met with some friends that I know over there. And that's it. I mean, I was really happy because I could do whatever I wanted to. And I move a lot around.
I'm sure you will. Okay, let's see. But the only thing that to me is, I mean, hard to understand. How could you do that in the middle of the pandemic?
Yeah,
because that is not.
It was in a really tiny moment where you could move around during July because it was like summer vacation. So many countries were like less restricted with the COVID things like quarantine.
Lockdown. You can say quarantines or lockdowns.
Yeah. So I had the chance to move around, and it was better because there were not many people around, especially people from China. They come with like all the family, and it's really hard to take pictures to statues or like.
And they put
places.
their cameras in here.
Yes.
I mean, yes.
So it was perfect because like every place, it was like really easy to take pictures without a lot of people around.
Okay, and did you have to take any PCR tests or?
No.
No? Did you have to wear a mask?
Yes, I had to wear a mask, but not many people was wearing a mask. It was more if you go to a place, like if you were outside, it was okay not to wear the mask, but inside of any building, you had to wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a weird moment. Like people were thinking like, yeah, everything is over. Now we are going to enjoy life. And it wasn't like,
Did people feel like that?
yeah, I think everybody was feeling a bit like free to go back to life.
To normal life.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's why after everything went like totally crazy.
Sorry?
And that's why after it got even worse.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you traveled to Belgium and then the Netherlands.
Yeah, the Netherlands. And that
Yeah.
was like
Yeah.
a bit dangerous because I went to Amsterdam and it's like a big party over there. So there were a lot of drunk and how you say people in drugs, not wearing the mask. And there was a lot of people around.
Stoned people.
Stoned or high.
Oh, hi, yeah.
Yeah. So because of the virus, it was a bit dangerous to be around.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, drugs in Holland is a top.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, very good. And what places did you visit in Belgium?
I went to Brussels.
Brussels.
Brussels, yeah. I went to Brussels and only Brussels over there. In France, I moved a little bit more. I went to Paris, Lille, and I don't remember this one. They made a movie over there because of the Second War.
France or in Belgium?
In France, in the north of France, close to Belgium, actually. Dunkerque.
Ah, yeah, I saw the film. Yeah. Must be very nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. I was really tired because I was walking like 8 to 10 hours per day to see everything I could, but it's worth it.
How long did you travel?
It was only for a week.
A week?
Yes. I was moving like every 2 days to one place to another. And
yeah, I'm sure it was exhausting. Must have been exhausting.
Super
exhausting. A week. Oof, my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, must be. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, Carlos, don't worry. Okay, let's see. Now I would like to know if you have any questions you would like to ask each other. I don't know. Or no? 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 Okay. What time is it? Okay, it's okay. We're going to have, because now this is the end of this part, and then we're going to have a break, and we're going to start with another topic. Yes, totally different. Is that okay? So see you in 15 minutes. What time? I don't see anything. Okay, in 15 more minutes, we continue, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, see you.
Biology. But I like it.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about you, Francisco?
In the school, my favorite subject, it was biology and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yes, both.
Okay.
I was in. I don't know how to say. When you stay in specially subject in the finish of the school, you have electivos, como cursos electivos.
Optional
subjects, and I was in the
scientific
optional.
Okay. You were in a kind of scientific subject? Optional scientific subjects?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it's normal that, I mean, was it agriculture your first option to study when you finish school?
When I finished the school, I don't know how to do.
You didn't know what to
didn't.
do.
I didn't know
What to do.
what to do. Yes.
Ah.
I don't know. I arrived to agronomy.
Okay.
I don't know how.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's say talking about those days, I mean, analyzing it from now. What do you think was the most useful part of your education? What was the most
I
useful?
don't understand.
If you think about your school education, what was the most useful part? Useful. For example, in my case, I think the most useful part was, I mean, in general, all subjects, either scientific or humanistic, but not artistic ones. And that was, I think, a weakness in my education. Yeah, sports and art. So the most useful was scientific and humanistic subject, I mean, teaching. In your cases, what was the most useful part of your education? Sorry, some people also think that the most useful part was the kind of how can you say, it's teaching, but it's the activities you have in the school that have nothing to do with the subjects, but also maybe with, I don't know, social work. I don't know. See what I mean? What was the most useful part for you? Who can, anyone?
Maybe between chemistry and math.
Yes, can you explain that?
I mean, is it too noisy? I don't know if you can hear that.
Yes.
I can hear something, yeah.
Okay, but it's not too loud?
No.
Okay. Well, I cannot do anything about it anyway. So, chemistry and math, I think because it's what I have used the most during university.
Yeah.
I think more than history or even art. I think chemistry and math was really helpful during university.
Okay. Yeah. And what about you, Galia?
I think for the career, the most useful was mathematics and biology, really.
Sorry, but my question is not about your career only, it's in general.
Okay. Well, the scientist side of the for what I learned in the school, I think the scientist side and mathematics, they are always useful in all kind of things in the life, because the mathematics, we use them even when we are going to buy something to the change. So it's basic. And yeah, and the scientist side, maybe useful maybe when we are sick or my pets are sick and I have to do some how to say curación.
Can you say that healing?
Yeah, like heal them or something like that. So I know that they are bacteria and other kinds of things that I have to be worried. So that was basic in the school, yeah.
Basic.
Basic.
Basic. Be careful with the word scientist and scientific, because scientist is the person
Oh, okay.
whose work is science. Yes, scientific is the characteristic, scientific subjects, scientific research, etc. Right? Okay. And what about you, Francisco?
In my scientific subjects,
Scientific
subjects.
Yeah.
Hold on. I did. I try to order my grammar. I have done. No. I did no. I was many. No. Ay, no, me confundí con el simple past. I did was. Estoy tratando de decir tuve que hacer. I had to do.
I had to.
Me confundo mucho con el verb también. I have to do many presentations, and it was very useful by my university career and for life. I was very bad for speech, but it was very useful for develop my speech or my presentations.
Yeah, you were not good at speaking in public?
No.
Or did you have any speech problems?
In the past, I was very bad. But now I developed. I develop my speech. Develop.
Okay, but what were your speech problems?
I try to say presentations about something when you need for a subject or for a job present something.
Yeah, okay, but you didn't have any problem, any speech problem. I mean, when you like, I don't know, people that cannot speak in front of an audience, for example.
No. No, it's not that kind of problems.
Okay.
I don't. In the past, I don't know how to. How I say sintetizar, resumir.
Summarize. Summarize.
Like
summary.
Yeah.
You had to you didn't know how to summarize. So it was a problem of
of very
developing those abilities, but it's not.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if you look at your school education, what would you change about that education if you could?
In the school, I think needs anthropology subjects, more philosophy, more psychology, that
Psycho.
kinds of subjects.
You would include those subjects?
Yes.
Yeah. Psychology. Why do you think that they are important? I mean, why would you include them?
I think in this kind of subjects, you learn how to mind and you know yourself.
How to mind or how to think?
How to
think?
How to think?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I don't know too. How to
organize your ideas?
No. I try to say
how your mind works?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you would include subjects like psychology, anthropology, philosophy in your education. Good. What about you, Galia? What changes would you make?
When I went to the school, we have a religion, and I don't do it. I didn't do it. So they obligate me to do philosophy.
Yeah.
And that was the worst, the worst class of my life because I don't learn anything.
I didn't learn
anything, and was a waste of time.
Sorry, how old were you at that time? How old were you? How old?
Oh, I think like 13, maybe. Yeah.
Instead of religion.
Yeah, I have to do philosophy, physiology, no, philosophy. Yeah, philosophy, and was bad. They really don't teach anything. They just make a question, and all the class we have to think about that question, and that's all.
Really?
So
okay.
was really bad. So I was thinking that maybe they can change that and maybe do some other kind of things, like maybe no sé, arts or music or
Did you
something
study
like that.
in a religious school?
No.
But when you decided not to study, not to take religion, and they send you to philosophy, was it a kind of punishment?
No, they just obligate the students.
Yeah.
The students to do or religion or philosophy.
Okay.
So there was no other option.
Perhaps religion was better than philosophy.
Maybe, but I never do religion, so I can do that.
Yeah. Okay. What's about you, Catalina? What would you change?
I think I will add a subject that, like, how to be an adult, like teaching you how to pay bills and cook and stuff like that.
Cook?
And yeah, there is many people who doesn't know how to cook.
Yeah.
It's kind of simple, but there's so many people who doesn't know.
How to pay bills, you said?
Yeah, how to pay bills.
Can you explain that, please?
For example, if you want to pay the electricity or water and gas, stuff like that, or I don't know what else.
Why do you think that you require a course to learn that?
I mean, it's something that you learn like watching your parents, but sometimes it's too obvious. Maybe there is people who needs to know how to do it. Maybe they didn't have the example or something like that. Also, what I will change is like the way of teaching. It's a lot of memorizing, and at the end, when you're out of high school, you don't know anything like how to apply that to real life. So maybe more a way to what you learn, like put it in real life.
Okay.
And have like probably something that gives you more creativity, because every time they ask you to be creative, there is like I don't know, like a lock in the mind, because they didn't show you how to be creative. It was more like repeating, memorize.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will change that. I don't know how, but
yeah, it means a complete revolution in education.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. I will ask you to go to your courses because we're going to discuss. Well, that is part of our work today. Please go to your cursos and material docente. Please download a file called "What is Education For?" a PDF file. Okay, here we have, first, you have 3 definitions of education. Please look at them and let's see what you think about them. Yes? Okay. What do you think about these 3 definitions of education? Which of them, I mean, do you agree with most?
I think the Liberty New School, free self-expression has a road to excellence.
Yeah, no, I want you just to see the definitions, Catalina.
Ah, which one?
Only the definitions, not the words.
Ah, the number 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, only the definitions.
I agree with all definition, all definition thing.
Yeah.
The culture of society is very important, and the traditions too. I think in civic education, like I don't know. is a subject was included in the school, and the definition number 2 introduced to young sensible ways of thinking. It's like anthropologist subject, how teach how thinking and doing, it's very important too.
Okay, sorry, in number 2, be careful with the word sensible. What's the meaning of sensible? Do you know? It's a question to all of you. What does sensible mean?
Se refiere como a formas efectivas y productivas.
Exactly. Sensible has to do with thinking. Yeah, sensato. That's the meaning. It's different from sensitive. Be careful with that, because sensitive means sensible. Okay, it's a tricky word. So yeah. In number 2, introducing the young to sensible and productive ways of thinking and doing. And the last one, helping the young to develop their natural personal talents. So you agree with the 3 of them. Do you think that the 3 of them should be one? Should be one should be in only one definition?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. Any other opinion? Galia, what do you think? Which definition do you agree most with?
I don't really agree with
anyone. Why
yeah,
not?
well, partially agree, because in the practice it's not like that, because it's the ideal is ideal that the 3 definitions were true, but in the reality they're not like that, because in the school I think they don't teach us that we have to think beyond. I don't know if I'm expressing well, because for example, helping the young to develop their natural personal talents. I never learned my talents in the school. Never.
You never discovered them.
Yeah, because when I go out of the school, I don't know how to do next. I need to search and the career I want to take. So, but I was not sure about that, because I don't know my talents very well. So is the ideal? What is ideal? The definition that is in the in the picture, but I don't think it's the real thing.
Okay, so you agree with the definitions, but you think that they are not put into practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you think, Catalina?
I like the 3rd one, even if it's true that that doesn't exist in real life. And I don't like the 2nd one. It sounds a bit like there is only one way and you have to learn it.
Yeah.
And
okay,
the
so
first
closer to the 3rd one.
Yeah.
And what about the first one?
Teaching me. I think, yeah, but it's not everything.
Yeah.
It's important, but not everything.
It's not everything, okay? Well,
Mhm.
now I want you to go to the adverts you have here, okay? There are 3 adverts, okay? And I want you to match the definitions with the adverts, okay? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. What about you girls? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes.
Okay. You don't say anything, so I cannot guess. Okay, let's see the first Bradwell Technical College. What definition would correspond to this technical college? Definition
think it's
1 to 3.
the second definition.
The second definition, yes, a training for life. Okay, right. Let's see the next one, Liberty New School.
That's the third one.
The third one, right. Well, finally, the Austin Academy and of the Arts and History, number 1, yeah, obviously. Well, here we have 3 completely different schools. Which ones, I mean, which of them, I mean, if you compare them, which one you would prefer to attend?
I prefer the Liberty New School.
Okay, can you tell me why?
Because like Galia, I never learned my talents, my own talents in school. And I think is a positive way of education.
Okay. Okay. To discover who you are in terms of talents. Yeah. Any other opinion? Let's see. Catalina, which one would you like to, which school would you like to go to?
With Francisco, the Liberty New School.
For the same reason?
Yes, actually,
Yeah?
for the reason I would like to know what's my talent.
Yeah, and to find the genius inside you.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And what about you, Galia?
I think the Bradwell Technical College.
Okay. Why?
I think that it's better in my case because they training for life, they say, and they do the theory and the practice. So I think it's prepared for me. It's better for
Is
me.
better? Okay, theory and practice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we compare these two schools that you have chosen. I mean, Liberty New School and Bradwell Technical College. What comparisons can we make between these two schools?
I think the Liberty New School sounds like a hippie school.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
an art school or something like that.
Where people do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you feel it's too free in a way.
Yeah, I think it's too free, and I think many people maybe uh, don't do the obligation. So
Okay. Yeah. They don't do what they have to do.
yeah.
How do you know a word to call, let me try to explain it. When is actually the opposite of a strict. Do you know the opposite of a strict? Do you know a word?
Relax.
Relax.
Yeah, but relaxed is, you can be relaxed at home while watching TV. It's not exactly the opposite. There is another word that is lenient. Tell me, lenient. Lenient. I'm trying to write the pronunciation. Lenient. Lenient, right? So the opposite of strict is lenient. So perhaps this school sounds too lenient for Galia. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And what about the people that chose Liberty New School? What do you think about Bradwell College? Why don't you like Bradwell College?
That was for me. Sorry.
Sorry?
There
It's
was
a
a
question for me to Catalina and Francisco, because you chose
Okay.
Liberty New School.
Actually, I like it, but I like it better the other one.
Sorry, you like
I
what?
will mix both. I will
You
mix.
say I like it, but what?
What do I like it about Bradwell?
No. My question is, you prefer Liberty New School, yeah?
Yeah.
And Galia preferred Bradwell College. What do you think about, what would be if you compare Liberty New School and Bradwell College? Why didn't you choose Bradwell College?
I don't know, it sounds maybe too mathematic.
Ah, yeah.
Like probably they focus more in math and physics. Like, I kind of.
Like maths? Why do you think it is more focused on maths?
It's because of the logo, like the design of the. It looks a bit like math, like
Yeah.
straight lines and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Like square root, no? I remember something. Yeah, the symbol you mean, this one.
Yeah.
The other way around, is it? Well, this is a graph. I mean, can be understood. And if you put it upside down, could be the square root or no? Oh, no, nothing to do. I don't remember maths. Okay, yeah. So you think, I mean, too focused on maths. What about you, Francisco? Why do you prefer Liberty New School instead of Broward College?
Bradwell sounds fine, but I prefer Liberty because I prefer the focus in my talents and in my own development. If Bradwell introduced the ways of thinking and doing through subjects like anthropology and philosophy. I'm in. I'm love this kind of subjects, but I think I prefer the Liberty.
Okay, because of the one that, yeah, okay, because you want to find out about your talent. And what's about the last one that was nobody mentioned it, nobody chose it? The Austin Academy, why not? Why not that school? It's a question to...
For me, sounds very strict. And strict.
Strict, why?
Estricta?
Yes.
Strict. For the slogan is a word in Spanish or
slogan can be is the same word in Spanish and in English.
Okay, because the slogan is sounds like a traditional old person, and I don't have talent with arts, plastic arts, and everything of kind of things.
Okay.
It's not a school for me.
Okay. What about you, Galia?
For me, seems like a rich school.
Rich school? What do you mean by
yeah,
rich school?
Because of the logo. Because of the logo.
Logo, it's logo.
Seems like esto como escudo de familias. Ay, no sé cómo se dice. Family.
How do you say
shield?
that?
Family shield? I don't know.
Okay, I understand. It's a symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like of the rich family, so I think it's expensive.
Okay. Okay. I understand. Yeah. That. Okay. Yeah. But if they were all free, let's imagine that the 3 schools are free.
Well, in theory, the rich stuff are better. In theory.
In theory, yes.
Yeah. Well. I don't know.
If they were all free,
Maybe I go to the academy, Austin Academy. Maybe.
Austin Academy.
Yeah, but
Yes.
I have to see first to know them.
You don't trust them, definitely.
Yeah.
You don't trust them because they look rich?
No, because in some cases, what we see is not the same what they are. So I prefer to know them and see them and research
Okay.
about that. Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, let's see now the main activity you're going to do now. Let's see, you're going to imagine that now you are school head teachers. You know head teachers? What you know the meaning of that word? Head teachers?
No.
Profesor jefe. Head teachers. Okay, you're school head teachers. Yes. So I will ask you to choose. Well, actually, this was supposed to be done in pairs, but you're going to do it individually, and you're going to choose only one school. Okay. So you are going to plan a weekly timetable for the school you chose. Yes. Let's see. I will ask you to include in your, it's a weekly timetable, yes, for one school. For one of these schools, yes? And you're going to include suitable projects, yeah, for each period, yeah, or choices of subjects. I will write it here, yeah, one thing. Then free study periods, project titles, a school trip to a suitable place. Yeah. And finally, lesson times and length. Yes? So you're going to choose one of these three schools and you're going to become its head teachers. Yeah? Then you're going to organize a plan. I mean, you're going to plan a weekly timetable, including this information for the school you chose. Do you understand it?
Then we have to choose one.
One school.
Yeah, one school, but one materia or una materia.
No, not subject, because I mean, you must include this information. Yeah, you're going to be head teachers. You are going here. You have the timetable, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. Okay, so in that timetable, you must include this information: suitable projects for each period, or suitable choices of subjects. Yeah, you decide the subject. Free study periods, project titles, a school trip to a suitable place, and lesson times and lengths. I mean, what time are they going to have classes and how long the classes will be. La duración. Okay? Do you understand it?
Yes, but I
Okay.
have a question.
Okay.
What are the project titles?
Project means trabajos.
Trabajos.
Títulos de los
Okay.
trabajos. Okay? Temas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay? So some minutes for you to do that. And then you're going to present your timetables. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think you can write it somewhere, I mean, on a Word document so that it will be easier to show it? In order to present it later on?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes,
Okay, good.
it's a hard homework.
Hard homework, but it's not homework, it's you were
Yeah,
supposed.
yeah. I mm,
Do you
No.
want to write it down in the computer?
I mean, in order to show it, because it will be easier to, well, if you don't want to do it in a Word file. Okay, if you can do it on a Word file, would be easier to show, I think, to present it, or no?
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, it could be because it's easier, I think. It's just a timetable with the days of the week. Okay. Let's say 13 minutes. Could be okay?
Okay.
Okay. Anybody ready?
No.
No.
How much longer do you think you need?
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes could be.
5 minutes? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, who can start?
Um,
Okay. Anybody
yeah,
ready?
yes,
Francisco, okay.
yes.
Let's see.
Well, my weekly timetable
Mhm.
is can I share the screen?
Of course, of
I
course.
write in Word.
That's it. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. My weekly timetable have different subjects like math, history, biology, philosophy, and
Philosophy.
the traditional subjects and alternative subjects like civic education, psychology, and anthropology, optional subjects when the students can can take different alternative subjects,
Yeah.
astronomy, and they have time to do projects. And the project of this year is about the climate change. The student have a proposition of how they can
Contribute.
For stop the climate change.
Yeah.
Because the Liberty New School is an ecological institution. They have sports. The school have many teams. The school has many teams.
Yeah.
And the students can fue la palabra. Choose one team or two, and have the timetable. The weekly timetable has a school trip time. I program visit the Natural History Museum and the Observatory Center of the city. But I think in Planetario, Usach Planetario in Santiago is not possible. Go to observatory, and it's that it's all.
So you have, I mean, you have compulsory subjects like maths, history, but also anthropology and psychology and civic education. And additional to that, you have optional subjects.
Exactly.
And that
In the optional subject time, the students choose two of
one of
subjects.
them is art, I can see. One of those optional is art. And what's about the other one?
No, I think I don't made the list of the optional subject.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe maybe I can choose in this time cook or
cooking,
grow plants. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. It's open to different topics, different subjects. Okay. Right. Quite interesting, Francisco. Okay, let's see. Catalina, did you do the same school?
Yes, I did.
Is it similar to Francisco's?
Kind of. There is some difference. Yes.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay. This one. Can you see it?
Yeah. Now, yes.
Okay. So the classes are going to be 60 minutes long, and
Okay.
they will start at 9 a.m.
Okay.
And on Monday, we start with cooking, and then communicate effectively.
Mm-hmm.
And this subject is like how to do presentations and make people understand you.
Okay.
Then there is a free time where they decide to do homework or going outside or things like that.
How long will that be?
60 minutes also. All the classes are 60 minutes.
Okay.
And I add biology because it's also important to have the basis.
Okay.
And how to deal with hard feelings. And in this class, they show you how to deal with like sad feelings, like maybe losing somebody, what to do when you feel really mad, how to react, stuff like that. And then agriculture. And in this subject, you have to grow something. And also you have to learn about botanics.
Botany.
Botany, okay. And after you have math and another free time. Wednesday point of view has to point of view is like they have to argue about something and they have to defend their point of view.
Okay.
Good arguments, not like I like it or not. Then knowledge application, that whatever they learn, they have to bring it to real life. And then history and chemistry. Then Thursday, creativity has to do with, it's like the art subject where they learn different things like how to watercolor, how to, I forgot the word of, but you teach me. Then sports, language, they can choose between some options, like they can learn English or French or Portuguese, for example. They can choose the language and another free time. And Friday, they have a trip to the countryside. And once they come back, they have to do a summary of the day and what they learn and think about.
Okay. Creativity, Catalina. Creativity. Creativity.
Creativity.
Yeah, right. Okay, it sounds very good. And what's about the projects and the school trips?
the project. I didn't think about the project, but I don't know.
Okay. And the school trips either?
Hmm?
And the school trips? Ah, yeah, sorry, you said the trip to the countryside. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Very
Okay.
good, Catalina. Any question, any comments about it? Galia or Francisco?
Point of view is an interesting subject. I like them.
Yeah, would you like to take it? Okay, good. Let's see, Galia, what about you?
Sorry, my internet is a little bad. Can you repeat?
Can you show us your timetable?
Okay, okay. This, do you see?
Yeah, we're starting to see. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I have here the how long
Yeah.
in the day.
Mhm.
Well, in Monday it
On
starts with
Monday.
mathematics. On Monday. Mathematics first, then free study, or maybe like homework to do in that time. Then a rest, then biology, and the free study again. I put free study next to the subjects.
Okay.
In all the cases. And Monday in the is sports. Thursday we start with history, then language, and finally arts.
Tuesday.
Wednesday
Physics.
Sorry, physics. Yeah. Then mathematics again.
Yeah.
Because I like mathematics. and and then sports. I put physical education because I don't know how to put that. So I put the sports and physical education. So Thursday is chemistry, language, and English. And finally Friday I put a school trip all day to museums, parks, or whatever, or maybe other subjects like I don't know how to say talleres.
Workshop.
But, workshop. Like cooking, carpentry, or others.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the idea is each month have to do a report of a book.
Okay, they have to make a report of a book every month.
Yeah, every month.
Sorry, we are talking about the what's the name of the school? The technical college? The Bradwell Technical College or not?
Bradwell Technical College.
So it's a technical school, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
That's all. Any questions or comments about this school? No? Well, I think that I mean, you have a very wide variety of subjects because you have language, you have history, but also you have mathematics, physics, chemistry. I mean, so it's a wide variety. Okay, Galia, good.
Yes.
Be careful with pronunciation of days of the week. Monday, Tuesday. Okay, good. Very good, Galia. Thank you. Okay. So, what time is it? Oh, we're on time now. Well, so next week we are going to continue next week. Let me stop the recording. And okay, it's 9 to 6. Okay, so if you have no comments, we stop here and continue next week.
Okay.
Okay. Please don't forget to have a look at your notes and exercises of past tenses, particularly with irregular verbs and pronunciation of ED endings. Please, okay? Have a look at it from time to time. Okay, see you and have a nice weekend, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Next week.
Bye.
Bye.